Okay, and looks like we're recording. So the last video went okay, I guess. We got this towel hanger thing, and so I want to install that on this shelf, the side of the shelf here. I don't know, you can't see it, but I've got a sink right here, you know, and then the side of what we're going to, so it's shelving unit. You want to put the towel rack. Well, actually, I should see how long the screws are first, because I don't want the screws poking through this to the other side. Hold on, babies are screaming. Okay, crisis averted. Baby's fighting over French fries or something. So we open this box, and I guess the first thing that we want to do is see how long the screws are, so that throw this box away. See how long the screws are, so they don't go through this. If they go through this, then we might have to make another video. So open this thing up here. Handy dandy pocket knife. Cut the plastic off there. And so we got this little towel bar thing. Looks pretty cool, from Glacier Bay. Throw the plastic on the floor. Probably put the pocket knife away so I don't stab myself. Okay. So just want to see how long the screws are. I think this board is an inch thick, so we might be groovy here, but you never know. Ooh, it's not looking good actually. We may have to go to another plan, because here's the packet. Cardboard we don't need. We'll get into here. The screws are looking like an inch, longer than an inch, so they look like, and it depends on what we're securing to it. But I don't really, and I could go through that, because it's not critical. It's really, I mean, it's just like toilet paper. It's just, you know, shelving, but you kind of want to keep stuff nice when you do it. So, okay, so we got this contents of the bag here. The main thing is we want to see how long these screws are going to be. It looks like they're longer. Looks like about 1.25 inches, be my guess. I will measure though. And then we got some, we got the Allen wrench. We got the little bracket. So here's all the pieces that came with it here. Can't see them really. Yeah, so it's kind of hard. Okay. At any rate, we will not need the sheetrock anchors and all that if we go into this, because it's pretty solid, like fiberboard or something like that, like glued together. It's pretty good stuff. So basically, I'm gonna get a tape measure to see. I guess I could just like kind of compare this side here. Yeah, it's good if I do it. Oh, let me show you. Now I might be able to just make shorter screws or something, but if I do this where I want, you can see, well, if I can get the camera right, you can see that it's going to stick through probably 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more, which will not work for us. I don't want that. I want it to be solid. It's got to hold a towel, obviously, and whatever riggers like a child, children can put on things. So I want it to be there, but how? So it sticks in there, that goes in there, and then it screws in there. I'll back it out with the Allen wrench here. Okay, so that's ready to go on there, but the screws are a little long, and I don't want them sticking through there. I want it to be solid, like a said, but I don't want the screws sticking through there. Yeah. So I may have to go see actually if I have smaller. Okay, it doesn't look like when this bracket doesn't say up or anything on it, so I don't think it really matters which way it goes on there. So I'm thinking it's gonna go on there something like that. Screw 2 holes in it, and then one on the top here, one on the bottom there, and then just drill it, screw it on here somewhere. See if there's any special instructions here. No, just pretty much just mark where you want it, and then screw it in, and then mount that thing. That seems really simple. Yeah, just extra instructions for you want to go to a, you know, tile or whatever. Well, now, fortunately, I bought this pack of wall anchors and stuff at Home Depot, and they got, seems like they've got some shorter screws in here. I don't. Hold on, I need to. I can get my tape measure. Okay. Are we recording here? Yeah. Okay. Got tape measure. Found a couple screws in the garage, so I'm gonna see. Okay, so this stuff's 3/4 inch fiberboard, whatever you want to call it, and oh boy, this is 15/16 from the head, from the very top to the bottom of the screw. 15/16. I got to go through this, and it looks like, so that's flush. It's gonna be close. I may have to go back to the garage and find a shorter screw here. Yeah, shoot, it's just a hair longer than the thing. Now I guess what I could do is I could just drill through there and then just Dremel off the other side, which I'm actually kind of considering right now. I just want it to look nice though. I mean, don't really want to mess up the inside of this. So back to the garage, the dremeling was an option. It would just be like a tiny bit sticking through there, like maybe a 16th, maybe, yeah, not even an 1/8, but I don't really want that. So back to the garage, see if I can find a shorter screw. Alright. So went back in the garage. I got a drawer out there with a bunch of screws that I just saved. So it looks like these are old. It's like door hinge screws. You know, those ones that go on the hinges on your door. They even got a little paint on them. So I think I might have procured them from some, you know, replacement door or something. And well, I guess I gotta hold this up so you can see. Not really, but why not? You know, trying to make an instructional video on something very simple. So anyway, what is it? I can't tell, so I've showed you, now I gotta look at it myself. So it looks like the total length is 3/4 of an inch. So this is gonna be good. 3/4 of an inch. This whole piece of wood over here is 3/4 of an inch. And it's gonna have a little bit of a gap. Okay, it does fit. The metal is gonna cause it, you know, keep it from going in all the way anyway. So these are gonna work good. They're solid screws. Those door hinge screws, they're pretty legit. So we're gonna screw this into here, and then just mount this bad boy on there, and I think that'll be it. Seems like a really simple install. Never done one of these before, but please. So basically, I guess you want that just bar pretty level on it. I wonder if they have a way to do that. I'm sure if you just make this level though, that the bar will come out because it's the bracket on the inside of that. You can see it's got the little groove in there, and the top of that bracket, it'll go right in there. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna hold it. It's gonna go in there like so. Okay, it's gonna go in there like so, and then it's gonna hold it upright, so should be good. Okay, so basically the first thing we want to do is, where do we want it? Let's see. So right here is the sink. I don't know if I showed you this. The camera is on the sink, so there's the sink right here. So just up from the sink, obviously, is this. So it's a good place. Wash your hands like literally right here. Dry, 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 right? So it's a good spot for a towel. So, yeah, I'm thinking just like right here would be great. So, just, I mean, I guess I could try and do it like center of this thing, but you know, it seems like out here will be just fine. You know, I'm not trying to get too picky, but that seems like about right. I don't know, I'm taller than everyone else in my family, about like a foot, maybe not quite a foot, but quite a bit. So, trying to be considerate here for them. Wash, 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 hands right here, they're down here. Wash, 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 reach over here. Maybe I should ask my wife. Be right back. Okay. After consulting with my superiors, my wife, yes, it's been decided that that would be just fine right about there. So, cool. If you're married, you always want to make sure when you're doing stuff like this that you got the A-OK. You would hate to have to, you know, pull something out, redo it, move it because you failed to get the A-OK before you did it. So this looks like a really simple kind of project. I think I will use a hammer and a finishing nail just to score a couple places, because I think I will pre-drill. So I'll get a couple holes here. Now I want this to be level, obviously. So once again, if this is right here, it's gonna be just rolling on me. Right here, right about there. I think right about there is where I want it. So I think I'm gonna give this a tap. Sometimes I wish I had like a third arm. Okay, tap it in there. Right, and then pull that out, secure it there, and trying to go right in the middle of that next section, that next location. Just tap it in. Okay, now just want to get a level. Happen to have one here, and with the holes in the center of that, just want to make sure. Now, okay, so if I do the holes in the middle of those two things where I had them, just drill a couple holes. It's gonna be good. So get the drill. What I like to do when I drill, you know, you got the drill bit and the drill bits and stuff like that, and the size. I like to drill the hole, but so where they still got. And I don't know if this is legit or not. I didn't go to school or anything for this, But you see here how you have the drill bits and stuff like that. Well, I like to have it so the drill bit is pretty much the core of the screw, so that the threads you're not basically drilling out a hole where the threads are going to be, because I think the threads need to get some bite in there. And as usual, if you're missing a drill bit, it'll be the one that you kind of want that's missing. But I'm going to do a step down from the one that I wanted instead of the step up, because that's going to give the thread some more bite. Once again, I don't know if that's legit. You know, just kind of do what seems to make like common sense. I think that's a lot of this stuff is just common sense, and it's kind of fun. So now I gotta remember this is only 7/8 inch. So I'm gonna drill in here. Drill the holes. Being careful not to go too far into there, because I don't want to drill all the way through, because you got a nice finished inside of this cupboard here, and I don't want to make it look bad. If I mess up, I could always put putty or whatever, the hole, and paint over it, blah blah blah, do all that stuff. But I really don't want to, so I'm really going to be trying to be careful doing this. So we'll see. You know, maybe I just thought of this. Maybe while I'm screwing it in, I can hold my finger to like a certain point on there, and just so, like, there's the length of this, when I'm blocking it. There's the length of the screw, okay, and there's the drill bit. So if I just put my thumb like right here is like kind of a stop, that'll keep me from going too far. So I'm just gonna go with that, and well, it doesn't really work. So I tried it, and I figured, well, you know, your thumb's gonna rotate around there while you're doing that, and like, nah, let's just kind of eyeball it and be careful. Okay, so. Being really careful. Okay, right now we're in up to my thumbnail, so I'm thinking I'm going to call that good. Just eyeballing it, that's really close. So better safe than sorry. As I said, yeah, I don't want to push through this material, because it's kind of nice, you know. So I know I'm drilling like super slow and all that, but if it saves me from having to do the extra work to clean up my mess on the other side of this little barrier here, then being slow and careful is good. So I'm gonna call that good. It seems pretty close. So once again, just kind of eyeballing it, not getting all crazy and junk. So, okie doke. Got our 2 pilot holes drilled. Gonna go ahead and put this in there and apply our first screw to the first hole. And here we go. And I'm not going to screw it in all the way because I want to be able to move it. So lines up with that one. And just going to go kind of slow. Want to make sure that, excuse me, just had a burger at McDonald's. Some kind of bacon. Number 10. Quite tasty, actually. Any rate, shameless plug. So, it's kind of, this isn't like exactly like level here, so this, I think if I angle it just a hair, just a hair. Yes. Okay, so that seems to be about right. Hopefully it won't move when I screw it in. It's gonna be that little thing not going anywhere, and good news, the back side is smooth. There's nothing coming through the other side, which I'm really happy about. One tiny little bit more. Okay. I don't think it's going anywhere, but you never know. Put the drill down, bust out, maybe get some WD-40 on this later, because that is piercing. Okay, but other than that, just once again, it's got that little groove there. Hang it right over the groove here, and then Allen wrench the screw into there, and sitting there pretty, and it looks nice and level. Perfect. I like it when stuff comes out right. Once again, it takes a while to screw these in because it's right next to there. That'll help me get out of my way a little bit. It's right next to the surface of this, so I can't turn the Allen wrench like I would want to just keep turning it. So I gotta keep pulling it out, reinserting it, pulling it out, reinserting. It just takes a little bit. It doesn't really make for good television. Okay. But, you know, that looks pretty level. And I'm getting there towards the end. Okay. Maybe one more twist on there. Great. Okay. I'm not sure. It doesn't say how tight. That thing is solid. It's, you know, I'm gonna tighten it just a hair more because I'm using the short end. It's not like I'm torquing this a ton. But okay, so you know, that looks pretty nice. So I guess the only thing to do really is take a towel out and hook it in there and see how it works. I mean, it looks pretty great. So wash, 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 wash. Right over here. Water's not spilling all over the floor or anything because it's right here. So towel dry and good to go. Thank you once again for watching this video. Please subscribe, and I'll try and do more menial tasks around the house and put them on YouTube just in case anyone ever needs any help doing stuff. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.